All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Truly appreciate everyone who's subscribed. If you subscribe to the channel, if you're following us, you're following our journey with FSD Beta, we truly appreciate you. Just want to take a minute to shout you out and thank you personally for subscribing and sticking with us. We're back at it with FSD Beta 11.3.6, which hopes to improve over 11.3.4 or 11.3.5, depending on which build you had. 11.3.5 was for the ultrasonic sensor cars, and 11.3.4 was for everybody else. Good job in this first turn, getting out, sort of waiting, getting out further into the lane like it typically does, a bump up to 30, and then aggressively going when it saw an opening. So I like that behavior already. But we'll take it for a spin, see what changes have been made with 11.3.6. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably going to be a little bit after the initial wave of videos has gone out. We've been dealing with some family issues, some family business, and hadn't had a chance to get this video out, but at least we were able to record it now. Getting over into the side lane, taking it nice and smooth, 9 miles an hour. Still pretty good, pretty smooth. Not as herky-jerky as before. Let's see if it goes wide here. Turn signal on. A little wide at the end, but not terrible. So a little better than before. Sees a parked car here, goes around. So the indicator for you guys will be the debris kicking up under the tires. That means it's getting too close to that sidewalk, which is not a good thing. That's where debris is, nails, things like that, other road hazards. So we typically tend to stay away from those. A little bit kicking up, but again, not as wide as before. So I see some improvements here already, which is great, over 11.3.4. So great job so far. Let's see what else happens. Here's our first unprotected left. Standard unprotected left, not a high speed, high stakes unprotected left. Person with a baby carriage creeping up. I'm gonna let it go through because she's not ready to go. A little still indecisive out there. So I'm gonna flag that one yet again. Just too indecisive when it gets out into the lane. I know it has to go out far to see, but just a little bit too indecisive in terms of, making a decision and committing. Definitely don't want to pause too long, especially if cars are coming fast on more high stakes type of unprotected lefts. So this is a very easy, standard unprotected left. There are obviously lots of high stakes ones, high speed ones. Check out Chuck Cook. He does a good job of showing you a high stakes one where there's a median and you have to sit in the median. We have some like that around here, but just not as high stakes, not cars moving as fast. So again, check out his channel, check out his videos if you're interested in unprotected lefts, and you'll start to see that behavior repeat itself, where it sort of gets out in the middle of the lane, waits and thinks, as opposed to committing and going. The behavior we want is to look, make sure it's clear, commit and go. Only gonna have time to do the first pass, and then we'll have to get back to family. So I'll just do the first pass, see how it does, and more importantly for us, moderate, almost no traffic actually, not even moderate traffic, just almost no traffic. But more importantly for us, we want to definitely check out the instance that happened to us on 11.3.4 where the car at a certain intersection up here decided to veer, thought about veering to the left. Now, if you watch that video, you'd probably jump in the comments and say, oh, it's dangerous and try to veer to the left. It thought about it, meaning that the path planner and the yoke turned like it was going to go there. But then if you watch it again, you watch slowly, you'll see that it course corrected and got back straight. So I don't think if I didn't take over, I don't think it was going to go into that car, but you never know. I make no excuses, but I will say what I saw, which was the path planner veered towards the left, making a left turn, even though the navigation data didn't say go straight. And then at the last minute, as I was disengaging, it sort of swerved to go straight, meaning it didn't want to actually commit to that planned action. Okay, so we want to make sure that that is gone completely, because that was definitely, could be dangerous if someone wasn't paying attention, someone less experienced with FSD Beta, definitely might not have been able to take over in time. So that's definitely a dangerous situation. Even if the car was thinking about going that way, it contradicts the navigation data, was not a safe move, did not have enough time to do that with that big truck coming. So definitely want to keep an eye out on that. See if we repeat the good behavior of staying towards the center line. Okay, let's see what happens. No real regressions, hopefully just improvements here. A little hesitant here, a little aggressive braking here for some odd reason, anticipating what that car was going to do. Do not like that. Had to give it a little bit of accelerator, so you can count that as a disengagement or intervention or whatever you want to call it. And here's the intersection here. Hopefully we are tied up with the train, maybe. We're turning traffic, so it's not as immediate, but we're gonna see. So back there, aggressive braking. I had to give it a little bit of accelerator because it broke hard. I'll actually flag that one too. We'll still get it even though it's a little bit delayed. And here we go. It's going around. Doesn't make that same issue. Not that same issue there, so that's good. Okay, so I think we might have resolved that issue, whatever that bug or glitch was. I think they might have resolved that. I'll do a couple more passes when I get a chance to see if it's persistent and consistent. And here we go, getting over into the right side of the lane, slowing down and making the turn. A little herky-jerky, but not bad. And we are at our destination, it seems. And so that's it. Okay, so we're not gonna have enough time to do the second pass. The first pass, just a quick regression test, see what's changed, see what's different. It did pretty good so far from what I saw. Didn't repeat some of the major issues that we had, specifically with that left veer maneuver that it wanted to do on that turn where it was supposed to go straight. And generally staying very smooth, very competent. But again, still issues with getting out far into the lane. We know it's going to be a persistent and consistent issue just because of the positioning of the cameras and how far it needs to get out in order for those cameras to be able to see. I'll wave this guy through. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you got this build, what you think of it. Is it better than 11.3.4? People are typically split and mixed because some builds work better for some people in certain areas than others. For us, 11.3.4 is pretty much unusable just because of its erratic nature. Wanting to do things like veer to the left randomly, it wasn't as comfortable because it wasn't as predictable in certain instances. Okay, this looks like it resolved that, so it can be perceived to be more usable now for us. So we'll give it a shot. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of a break after this video, take care of some family. We'll jump back in it with some more drives when we can. But until the next time, enjoy your day, enjoy your Tesla.